At Cambridge Broadband Networks, we've been delivering high-capacity microwave solutions to network operators since the year 2000. We've recently broken new ground by providing Telefonica O2 with backhaul for their London 4G LTE trial. The backhaul is the connection between the node Bs, or the cell sites, and the core network. The O2 trial is the biggest LTE trial in the UK, and it covers about 40 square kilometres of central London, and it gives us a really good insight into how data behaves in those dense urban networks.
Here at O2, we're partway through our 4G LTE trial in central London, and we've got over 1,000 users now on the network testing 4G technology. So we're using Cambridge Broadband's VectorStar product to deliver over 50% of our LTE sites with backhaul technology, delivering up to 150 megabits of backhaul to each of those sites. And it has really allowed us to rapidly deploy 4G across existing 3G sites in central London. So with 3G delivered an average of 1 to 2 megabits a second, we're seeing 20 to 40 megabits a second on the 4G network. So we're talking video on demand, we're talking fast internet access, rapid file download, all being possible anywhere within the 4G coverage area.
The real promise of 4G is the ability to deliver really high data rates to the end user. It does bring challenges for operators as well though, because it can deliver so much more data. That places demands on the rest of the network, such as the backhaul. So for the 4G trial, we deployed point-to-multipoint technology, which is a really efficient way to backhaul a network. In all mobile networks, users connect to a cell site for their signal. Traditional technologies often backhaul cell sites to the operator's core network via individual links. But multipoint is different. Using a single access point, multipoint creates a sector of coverage that's instantly deployed. This provides a connection for the cell site and multiple other sites needed within the sector. Managing traffic from a central resource reduces equipment, costs, time to install, and crucially brings big efficiency gains. The shape of data traffic is very bursty compared to voice, with large peaks during busy periods and troughs when users are idle. This makes it much more difficult to design networks. Designed for the peak, and networks are inefficient. Designed for the mean, and bottlenecks can occur. Our VectorStar multipoint product takes advantage of this and aggregates traffic so the peaks from one site cancel with the troughs from another. We also call this statistical multiplexing. This makes backhaul a lot more efficient and can reduce bandwidth requirements by over 40% while delivering identical services. The benefits increase as the number of cell sites grow, providing more opportunities for the peak from one site to cancel with the trough from another. So networks get even more efficient as they get denser. The advantages of point-to-multipoint for 4G are also applicable to 3G and HSPA+, any network where mobile data is dominant, which is almost every network in the world today. We've brought these same advantages to bear on 3G and HSPA networks, both in the developed world and emerging markets all over the world.
4G availability is dependent on the spectrum auction, and shortly after that we expect 4G technology to be mature enough to start delivering a 4G service sometime in 2013.